Welcome to World Cup Nomad. I am the World Cup Nomad. My name is Steve Mascord and I am walking into the LNER Stadium in New York where the Women's World Cup enters day 2 and we get to see the Jillaroos for the first time. It's windy, so I'll keep this section short. I'll be back shortly. So we're inside now and the first game was 46-0 and it was France putting up a good fight against Kiwi Ferns who ran out on top. And we're watching Australia and Cook Islands now, and it's 10-0 to Australia. I'm joined by World Cup Ambassador Jason Robinson. Jason, how are you enjoying your Women's Rugby League tonight?
I think it's fantastic. Yeah, I was at Headingley for the double header last night, and I just wanted to get here tonight just to see the teams play. So I think it's great for rugby league. I think it's great for women's rugby, and I'm sure there'll be lots of young girls here inspired by it as well.
Certainly, it's something that didn't exist back in the day, did it? You know, when you played, it was, or if it did, it was at arm's length from the men's game. It wasn't included, you know.
Yeah, and you know, I got involved as an ambassador for the tournament about 3 years ago, and you know, John Dutton was talking about this being the most inclusive, and quite often there's a lot of talk given and little action, and I think, you know, it's certainly delivered. Where, you know, it's not just the men's, which normally is the centre of attention. You know, this World Cup is not about that. It's about the women as well. It's about the wheelchair. It's about giving everybody the platform just to be able to do what they do and express themselves. And you know, it's fantastic. Yesterday there was 2 great games. Just seen Brazil play for the first time. You know, it was fantastic. They scored a try as well. And you know something, sometimes, even though some of the scores have been quite heavy, you see the girls, you see them singing the national anthems, you see what it means to them. And for some, you know, it's a start of something really special. And, you know, somebody's got to be the first. Mm-hmm. And when you hear the stories of how, you know, women have left children and jobs and you know, a lot of players obviously part-time and don't get the support or the platform that they deserve. And to see them here having all that time together, because this will make a massive difference going forward. This is probably the most time that most of these teams have ever spent together, and it will help their development and again just encourage so many people to come and see women's rugby. I've been sat here and watching some of the big hits and stuff, and you know, I'm just glad I'm sat in the stands. But I just think it's great for the tournament, and you know, it certainly should be celebrated.
Before we go, you were involved in the Jamaican men's campaign. How did you find that?
Yeah, again, it was brilliant because, you know, it was there's a lot of work gone into, you know, every team, but some of the smaller nations, there's so much gone into it. Nobody ever knows the hurdles, the barriers that they've had to overcome, you know, finishing work and then coming to train, and you know, to finally get the opportunity to be the first team to represent, you know, your country, your heritage is huge. And I know he's done a lot for Jamaican rugby, because Jamaica's normally known for track and field, you know, Bob Marley, reggae, you know, not rugby league. So again, we're seeing, you know, lots of teams do it for the first time. Greece, you look at, you know, how the game of 3 months ago, it was illegal. You couldn't play. It's you know, the adversity that everybody has been, lots of teams have been through, has been huge. So to see them now on this platform in the world stage is brilliant. And you know, I can't wait as well for the wheelchair to start this week, tomorrow in fact. And you know, I know that's going to be fantastic as well. So I'm loving international rugby league played at all levels.
Progress score: Australia 16, Cook Islands 0. We'll leave it there, Jason. Thanks for your time. I'll let you watch the match.
Pleasure, thank you.
Good on you, mate.